Hello there, this is Faye from SourceMedium. I'm excited to announce that we're launching the Slack Analyst agent for your workspace. So to start, you just have to visit uni.sourcemedium.com/slack/install. As long as you have the ability to install apps in the workspace, you would be able to, and we will automatically match up your user's company domain with your tenant information to connect you to your data correctly. But if you have a Gmail or a domain that is not recognized by our backend, just let us know in either email or our support Slack channel. We can make sure to update that for you. As soon as you actually install the agent, that'll show up under apps. You can find it by searching for SourceMedium Analyst. And what I would recommend here is to first of all add it as a VIP. So it'll show up at the top of the list, as well as adding the agent as a registered shortcut. So you can actually get to the agent rather quickly by clicking on this on the upper right corner, and it'll show up in a dedicated panel here as you're doing other work. So when you go to the agent, you'll see that a bunch of documentation here is linked. It basically can do four core workflows. One being a standard analysis, so that's your classic analytical question. What is my sales in the last 30 days, or how is my LTV trending, or what are my top UTM source drivers of new customers? And then there is deep analysis, which is more for open-ended questions. So if you're investigating why a particular metric is going down or opportunities to improve a KPI, it'll actually perform concurrent analysis and kind of merge the results at the end. It can perform knowledge retrieval against our documentations as well as raw data pull. So if you just needed the data in CSV, you can basically just ask it that and it'll grab the data for you from BigQuery. There's also a data availability report here. So as you can see here in the demo instance here, we are missing one integration, which is customer support. So if you have either Gorgeous or Rich Panel, we just need to connect that dot and you will be able to answer or ask questions in that domain. So this will give you a good idea of why certain questions are maybe not returning a valid answer. And then it gives you some suggested questions, but obviously you can really ask anything in English, but I'll just pick one of the questions here. The analysis typically takes between 1 to 2 minutes, depending on the actual amount of work that it has to perform to answer that question. So I'm going to pause this and then we'll come back as soon as it's finished. Okay, our analysis just finished. As you can see, it took almost 2 minutes, but typically it should be faster. What it'll do is it'll give you the actual answer in English. It'll give you reference from our documentation as well as the actual data pulled from BigQuery. So this is just a CSV, so you can save that and do your own analysis locally. And it'll also give you the actual SQL that was used to perform this analysis. So you can essentially copy and paste this into BigQuery against your data and verify the validity of that answer independently. And it'll also give you visualizations alongside captions and etc. And a bunch of suggested questions. So you can either continue to analyze, you can start to summarize this, or have it make recommendations, or you can sort of just ask your own questions. So you can go as deep as you need within that thread. So you can sort of get to the bottom of whatever it is that you're looking for. But most importantly, please give us feedback. If you don't like the answer, let us know. Tell us if it's because the SQL is incorrect or the formatting and what have you. We're monitoring this very closely. And during beta, we are not capping usage on the agent at all. So please use it as much as you can. And we're excited to start getting your feedback on this.